Welcome everybody, Flash Time here. Today I will be doing the trailer breakdown for The Flash, Season 5, Episode 13, titled Goldfist. The synopsis of this episode tells us that The Flash, Barry Allen and Ralph Dibny will be going rogue for this episode. The synopsis reads: Barry and Ralph must go undercover as criminals in an illegal black market to purchase a device that could help them stop Cicada. Once inside, Barry and Ralph find the morality tested as they slip deeper into the criminal world, eventually having to choose between committing a crime or losing the means to defeat one of their greatest foes. Meanwhile, Iris investigates a lead on Cicada's whereabouts and ends up in a dangerous situation. To me, this episode sounds like when Barry went back in time to get Leonard Snart in episode 22 of season 3, and they stole the Dominator tech, where Barry became a criminal for an episode and had to get help from Snart to steal the Dominator tech. Also, when he helped Snart and his dad undercover to stop his dad from blowing Snart's sister's head off. This episode looks like it's also going to be a lot of fun to watch, like just seeing how Ralph and Barry change from the hero world to the criminal world and how all that's going to play out. By the look of it, it looks like they're going to be doing a heist in a arms dealer's warehouse, or maybe even something as high-tech as Argus, but they do need the help of Barry and Ralph in this situation, and obviously Barry and Ralph have to help these guys if they're wanting the tech to beat Cicada. Barry recently had the idea to stop Cicada from being a metahuman by using Cisco's cure to heal metahumans, which is a smarter plan than what they've been going from. Like in the previous episodes, I really wanted Barry to kill Cicada, but then that would have changed Barry's moral rights to being a hero, but he was also very angry. But many people are wound up about him not killing Cicada, but I do like Cicada, but that would have been a great moment. But then, of course, that would have turned him into Savitar. But yeah. For Iris, though, Iris is meant to be going to Cicada's house and trying to reason with him to wake up Grace. I think they're still going to try and do that, like we heard in the previous episode where they said they can't do anything until the shard's out of her head, so they might go tell Cicada that she's got a shard in her head, and that is why he wants to kill all metahumans, because she's mind controlling him, because by the look of it she's a metahuman now because she's connected to the dagger, and that's controlling Cicada's anger, as we saw in Grace's mind when Nora went after Grace in her mind to try and save her, to get her out of the coma, so then Cicada would stop being so angry and trying to kill all metas. In this previous episode, which I really enjoyed, we did see a fight scene between Barry and the Reverse Flash, even though it wasn't actually the Reverse Flash, it was a statue, which we will be seeing another fight scene, don't worry, later on in the season. This isn't the fight scene we were all waiting for. It will be one later in the season, which I can't wait for, a big one. But by what Reverse Flash says to Barry, it is kind of what I thought it was, that Barry was killed by the Reverse Flash, or the Reverse Flash was the one who planned it out to put Barry in the Speed Force and made him disappear. So that will be put into more depth later in the season. By the looks of it, Cicada will be the main villain, which many people might not be happy about. I'm mixed about it. I did want Reverse Flash to be the villain, but then supposedly they might be waiting for season 6 for that, because there's some hidden memories between Nora and the Reverse Flash. That's why she didn't want Barry to see them. Also, the metahuman cure, I don't know how it's going to work. It's going to be very either... I don't think it's going to be around for much longer, because they may use it to stop Cicada, but that's it. Because if they use it to stop Cicada, they've beat him. But it probably ruined the whole point of the show if they had a metahuman cure just to cure them all, because we'd never see old characters return. Like, well, we've always wanted old characters to return from the past seasons, like 1, 2, 3, 4, not so much, but 1, 2 and 3 had some villains that we do want to return, so they'd never be able to do that ever again. So it might ruin aspects of the show if they do that, but I do think this episode will be a lot of fun to watch, and I'd really like to see how Barry and Ralph cope in the situation of being the villain and how this all works. Also, the thing about Grace is that I do think she's got a big connection to being the main villain this season. I don't think that it's Orkan who's the main person who is Cicada. I do think she is controlling his mind with the dagger. We will have to wait and see what that is. Like, hopefully my prediction's right. My prediction was right about the statue, it being Nora controlling it, and that being her defense mechanism, like I did say in my previous review. You may be also wondering why I did not show the trailer yet in this episode. I will start to show these the trailer more often. I just need to sort something out with Warner Brothers, because they keep on deciding to demonetize my videos and try and copyright claim them to take them down, which is really annoying, because Paigey and the DCTV show get to keep them after putting the trailer in, so I'm going to have to try and work something out with them. There's going to be another video on that, with my problems with Warner Brothers and how my channel's going to be working out past these problems. I have currently lost quite a lot of money from them. Yes, to be fair, it is their show, but it's still money lost. That I had a look on my Social Blade to find out what it'd be, but I'll go into another video for that if you're interested, so that'll be coming soon, so stay tuned for that. And I will be doing more reviews, but let's get back into this. By the look of it as well, Sherlock Wells does know what Nora's getting up to and why she's being a bit dodgy, and that she must have something to do with the Reverse Flash, after the Reverse Flash was her defense mechanism, which means that she must have had contact with him or know what he's like. That's why Sherlock Wells asked Barry what her defense mechanism was, and the face he pulled after finding out. He has been tracking down everything Nora's been doing ever since she's appeared, which I do want to find out what the Speed Force symbols are, which I think we will find out towards the end of the season, from episode 21 to 22, because there's only 22 episodes this season of The Flash, which is annoying. But yeah, I do believe we will find out. Sherlock Wells does seem to be figuring out and catching on to Nora's plan and what she is hiding. I do think Gideon will give it away after in season 1, where she said she will accept any request from Barry Allen, which he may ask her if Nora's been doing anything in the Time Vault and hiding secrets, and if she's got something to do with the Reverse Flash. But I do think she will finally give up why she's with the Reverse Flash and what she's doing and how that'll all work out. This episode seems interesting. Can't wait for the later half of the season. This season has been really good, and yeah, if you liked, enjoyed, and yeah, smash that like button, subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next one. See you.